At the Career and Advising Center, we understand that all students' exploration needs are different, and sometimes that then calls for some less traditional approaches or less well-known approaches to exploration. So we have a lot of services on our website and information on our webpage about different tools and online inventories and assessments, but here are just a couple of other ways to kick off some exploration and hopefully get you started on the right path. We often refer students to what's called the Alumni Tool on LinkedIn. If you don't already have a profile, you can get one set up very minimally. Doesn't need to be fully fledged out with the profile content, but you're still able to utilize this tool. If you do a search here in the upper left-hand corner, you can search North Dakota State University and it will bring you to the university's landing page on LinkedIn. You will then find alumni here off to the left-hand side. There are over 57,000 LinkedIn users who are NDSU alumni. While this is very daunting and isn't necessarily helpful at this point, you can then utilize this search bar here to narrow down your focus. For the sake of this demonstration, we will be reviewing psychology as the major of interest or possibly the area in which you would like to learn more. In typing in psychology, you then see that the alumni number drops significantly, and you can then start to view where these individuals live, where they're working. In clicking in this next button here, you get additional graphs for what they do. So if you're interested in psychology and don't really know the different areas you could take that or the different types of employers, this would be how you could learn some of that information. And then in addition, to learn more about what they studied. So there are over 1,700 of those alumni who studied psychology, over 200 who went on to study counseling psychology, and so on and so forth. An additional tool that we may recommend to students doing exploration would be one that we call Job Titles by Major. You're able to access this information from our Career and Advising Center website and just do a search here up at the top for Job Titles by Major. This will then bring you to a resource that has information about the different areas of studies and majors at NDSU, and then breaks those areas down into the specific job titles that NDSU graduates have attained after graduating with that area of study or graduating with that degree. Another way to do some exploration would be utilizing CAREERLINK. For those not familiar, CAREERLINK is the official career management tool that is accessible for all NDSU students and alumni. You're able to review job postings, do research on employers, and then also utilize what we call the research tools. Off on the left-hand side, you will find your menu of options. Within this menu, you can click into the salary database and then do a filter for your college or for your program. Here you will notice we did a filter then for the College of Science and Mathematics. You can see some of the income data that is reported from the First Destination survey when our office does follow-up with graduates up to 6 months after they've graduated. If you scroll down that page past the salary data, you will find additional job details. So for those who are interested in doing some of this exploration based on college or program, you can see which employers have hired individuals with that background, the job titles that they have had, the different industries they've worked in, and then also the locations in which they're working now. For the sake of this demonstration, we've clicked into the job titles to see that many individuals who've graduated from the College of Science and Math attained jobs such as software engineer, developer, professor, data analyst, and so on. For further information on how to access these tools or to set up an appointment to meet with a career coach to review them in more detail, please reach out to us at ndsu.cac@ndsu.edu.